Hi everybody, Allie Craig here for EmpiHER Magazine, and on this week's episode of Little Black Book of Branding, we are talking about your client and really kind of putting them on a pedestal, giving them client grade status. And does that smart move for your brand? Does it make PreMadonnas or does it make really loyal customers? Well, let's talk about both sides. We all know the phrase that the customer is always right. And personally, I think that's one of the worst phrases ever. Because the truth is, many times the customer is not right, your client is not right, and that's the bloody reason why they hired you in the first place, was to fix the problem. But just because they're swayed doesn't mean that you can fix the problem. So, with a phrase like the customer's always right, that is elevating the customer or the client above you. You're no longer necessarily equals, or you the expert above the client. It is that the client is above you. That is not the kind of customer status I'm talking about. When you want to create client status, you want to create exclusivity with them. You want them to know that by working with you, by purchasing your product, by purchasing your service, they already get extra that no one else in the world does. They get the inside scoop, they get the personalization, they get the details, they get you on some level. What that does alone is it creates a relationship, because that's really what we're trying to do. But we never want to downplay your expert status to make your client feel more important or valuable. By just being your client, they should feel valuable. They shouldn't be walking into your business just because it's the last ditch resort. We don't want your brand ever positioned that way. We want them to either have to save up, feel super special, and feel honored that they're able to purchase your product or your service. Because that is the client status relationship that works for both you and them. It works for you because you're the expert and they are already really committed to actually the outcome and listening and taking your advice. It works for them because they feel special. They realize that not everybody becomes your client. Not everyone can purchase your product, and in that alone, exclusivity and client status happens. And that can be a very good thing.